Hey there guys, in this video I'm going to be showing off my Rhino build for... Hey there guys, in this video I'm going to be showing off my beginner's build for Rhino. I haven't done Warframe, I just haven't done a video in ages, but specifically I haven't done a Warframe build in a while, so I might be a little rusty in explaining my reasonings for why I put certain mods on. So I apologize for that, but let's just get straight into it and I'll just show off the stats. Also, this build is I'm going to talk about the build like the people watching it, you guys already know how Rhino works and his abilities and how there's all that kind of stuff. So don't expect me to explain all his abilities in detail. I'm just going to say like what mods do, that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna just go into the video knowing that. Okay, so let's actually get into this. So as you can see, I haven't formed this one. I haven't formed Rhino yet, but I have put Orokin Reactor onto Rhino. So just letting you know that. Haven't formatted it. If I was going to format it, I would probably format this. Again, Rifle Lamp is kind of useful. It's very good. One, because a lot of the weapons I do use for Rhino are like auto rifles, or assault rifles like Soma, and bows also can. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it's a lot of the weapons I use are actually is this. I think this is it optical? Yes, it is. I also use optical with Rhino, so I feel it's a useful mod. It makes it so that weapons are a lot more potent when using it. So you could keep it on if you want. You could keep the rifle lamp on. Again, the polarization here is very good. It's a good one. It's useful for rifle lamp, but again, I think it'd be better if I put energy saffron or maybe regeneration. I don't know. Just going off the top of my head, but rifle lamp for Rhino is pretty good. I would probably change it. Nothing really else as I would really change. I wouldn't really form again. I just wouldn't form room in general. There's no real point. Unless I was going to like upgrade these, like I'm planning to upgrade my steel fiber, so I might form it then. Actually, I'll probably just form my steel fiber if I was going to form it. So I don't know. It's just like rifle lamp's good, but again, like I would think I'd prefer regeneration or something like that. So I don't know. And yeah, so to show off the stats. So again, I've pretty much increased everything in Rhino. I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty good thing. I've increased his armor. He is a tank. That's his thing. So it's always good to if Warframe's intention and kind of playstyle is very tanky, always good to put steel fiber on. And also, it's really good if that Warframe has high armor. Because it's a lot more valuable to put like steel fiber on or armor increasing mods on a Warframe that needs it. Or no Warframe needs it. I mean a Warframe that has a lot of it. Because saying if I put this onto a Warframe like just straight up, just normal ass Nyx, I will be doing that when I finish this, because that's very useful. But if you put steel fiber on a Warframe that's like Nyx, a steel fiber on a Warframe like Nyx, it's not going to do anything. I think it's just going to bring it up to like 40, 30, I don't know. No, it doesn't even bring it up to 65. Yeah, about 30, doubles it. So it's not really that useful. It's something that like you don't really need. It's pretty much a waste. It's a waste of a mod slot. And it's a lot more value to put like health increasing mods or shield increasing mods or faster regeneration for your shields. It's more valuable to put those kind of mods in. But steel fiber for Rhino, it's very good because the armor he has quite a lot of armor, and that's his kind of thing. He's a tank. You want to increase his armor to as high as you can because he is a tank. So you gotta go do that. I've also increased his energy to 300. It's a pretty high energy. His energy is higher than a lot of Warframes. It's pretty good. And it's just again, it's pretty much like a thing you need on every Warframe to increase their energy, because for most Warframes, energy is very important. For the gameplay, energy is important. So it's always good to have energy increasing stuff on, or just have that flow on. Also, just letting you guys know, if you don't know yet, you probably would know about Borrow. He's selling Prime Flow. Again, you only got like a couple hours left until it's gone. But I'm just letting you know, it's very useful mod. I haven't got it yet because I've been trying to get Vault the whole time. I feel like Prime Flow will come up eventually, and I'll buy it then. But Vault, I've just been hunting down Vault for like ages. I've gotten every single part except for his helmet, his neuroptics, and that's annoying me because I just really want to get him. And he's going, Barro's going soon, and I only have 4 relics left. So I want to like farm out and try and get as many as I can before he leaves, so I have the highest chance of actually getting it. Because I would be so sad if I didn't get the neuroptics, and I'll probably just sell. I'll probably go sell some stuff trying to get to platinum and then buy if I don't get it. So I don't know. Sorry, I'm rambling off. I should really talk about the mod, about the build. So I apologize. Okay, I've also increased his shields and his health. Again, he's a tank Warframe. You kind of want him to have a lot of health and shields on. Very important. That's my kind of build. It's a very tanky kind of build. That's what it's implied on. But again, it's also a beginner's build. There's not really that much you can do with modding towards Warframes if you're like mastering 12 and below. There's not that much. You know, you realistically you only have a couple options. So again, I've just chosen to go for the tanky side of modding. So I've just been modding him out, just pumping in all those kind of steroids, making him have like a lot of health and a lot of shields. It's very good. I've also increased duration. I think. Let's see how. Let's do a quick test. Yeah, it's about 11 seconds. I didn't check that. I forgot to check that before. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, it's about 11 seconds for his smash. Very good. That again, that's the best you're gonna get. It's good enough for you to kill the enemies in the area. I found when I've been playing with them. But again, I don't really smash that much unless I'm like in a defense mission. Most missions I usually just put I usually just get hard, and I'll just run around to the mission. I only do it when I are in defense missions, or in there's any kind of like defending mission where I kind of just want to defend a point. It's very good like interception, evacuation, whatever, all that kind of stuff. But like in extermination, capture, rescue, not really that. Let's say useful. It's one of those things where like it's something modern. I feel like survival is something you want to mod into, because that's pretty much what this Warframe is. If I want to survive, if I want to use a weapon where its weakness is that you need to be able to survive while using it, because you need to like hold its like recharge, like it's like with the optical, you need to charge the weapon, then fire it. You need to have quite a lot of survival. I feel like Rhino is a good Warframe for that. He's a survival Warframe. He's a tank. What else to expect? So that's why I've modded more into the health and shields and the armor and that kind of stuff. And then I've just kind of just done this in the smallest amount. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Then we got efficiency I've increased. It's again, let's see what it is at. Sorry about that. Buildies. There we go. His iron skin is about 35. His Rhino stomp is about 70, which is still, it's lower than 100%. It's still, 100, lower than that. And it's pretty good. You're still gonna be using quite a lot of energy, especially with iron skin, because you'll be using that so much. But it's pretty good. You can probably, if you have any mods that any mods that increase efficiency. Sorry about that. Any mods that increase efficiency, I would put those on. Maybe switch out Streamline with one of those that increase it more, or maybe if you want, switch. I don't know. This is a pretty steady build. It's you can switch it if you don't want to be that much of a survival kind of Warframe. You can switch out one of these if you so want to. I would recommend switching out shields, because the shields are already pretty high. They're at like 45. It's pretty high, so you can probably switch out the shields. And if you switch out health, it's like 300. So I feel like it'd be a lot more valuable if you switched out shields. I don't know. It kind of depends. Again, maybe switching out health would be a lot. I don't know. It's up to you. You can do it if you want. But I feel like the efficiencies are at a pretty reasonable level. It's pretty good. And I just don't really find the need for changing it. And again, most of the mods stretch, increase range. That's very important, especially for his smash, for his Hulk smash kind of thing. It's very useful, so I wouldn't really want to take out the range, which I've as you can see, it's been increased by 100. It's been increased by 40%, and the strength is also very important, so you can do the damage. Again, that's probably, if actually thinking about it, Intensify is probably the one you would want to take away if you want to increase the efficiency, because realistically, you're not stomping because you're not stomping because of the damage most of the time. You're realistically just stomping so that you can knock them out and then kill them, and that you just basically just take them out for a bit. See, like it barely does any damage. Like you're realistically just doing it so you can just get a shot on them. Like, that's what you're realistically doing it for. You're not really doing it for the damage. So again, don't really find a need to for the damage to be increased. I just kind of have it on there. But and I also don't really have any efficiency increasing mods, so I have it on there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the mods I think I have on. Again, I don't really need to talk about all of them. You can kind of see. Prime continuity, again, you can switch out continuity. Pretty much does the same thing. We can do a quick test and see how much continuity does. There you go, normal continuity. Switch that out to about 30. Grab some of this. Do a quick smash. That's about. Oh, sorry, let's see. Which is about 10 seconds. So that's about 1 second with prime continuity. Which again, if we're talking about like 11 seconds, you know, it doesn't look like that much, but like every second counts for the smash. So it's a pretty good increase. So yeah. There you go, pop that there. So you know, it's when talking about the smash, you know, it's the seconds count. So yeah. Also, wait, does this? No, it doesn't. That's weird. I was looking at the abilities before, and yeah, the time. I have no idea why continuity doesn't increase the your time of you being invulnerable. Because if you don't know, I'm just gonna quickly explain. You know, I said before I'm not gonna explain things, so I'll just quickly explain. Iron Skin, it pretty much, you know, when you activate it, it basically gives you, like, as you can see, like 3 seconds of invulnerability where you can't take any damage, and you would think that continuity would increase it because, you know, it increases duration of abilities. So you think something like this would be increased to about like it's about 140, so about like double or something. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but like you think it would. So yeah, I don't know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's build I have. It's beginner's build. It's basic build. So yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here. If it's just a little guide for you guys. And if you didn't like the video, or you know you saw something wrong in the video, or said something wrong, please leave a dislike. You know, if you don't like it, leave a dislike. Don't lie to me. And leave a comment why. Sorry, give me a comment why you didn't like the video. Maybe because it wasn't my stuttering, maybe it's because there was something in the background, because there was a couple things happening in the background. I'm so sorry about that. My family's just been stupid. But yeah, just gonna say that. If you like the video, please leave a like. That would be I appreciate that a lot. And see ya.